Hey guys, welcome back to another how to win video. Today I'm going to be taking Shelly into Solo Showdown Flying Fantasies. Although this time around I'm wanting to make this video just because Flying Fantasies isn't actually a very good map for like pushing in Showdown, but nonetheless I'm here to show you how to win in it. So I've chosen Shelly for this option, but I do know that Colt is pretty good too. Now, you may have noticed that I do actually have Band-Aid, but that does not really influence too much the gameplay. It just makes it easier, of course, if you have Band-Aid, but I will still show you how to win with Shelly nonetheless. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so we are spawning at the top of the map and we have one box right next to us and two above us. So I'm going to grab this first box nice and quickly, and then I'm going to go around to the left because I kind of want to avoid this Pam. She has got a lot more range than us and there's really no point in going for that kill. Now, this Mortis actually just weakened the box and then got sprung, so I guess we may as well just take that box and make our way over to these two boxes up here. Now, in this video, I think I'm going to focus, we did positioning last video, so I might just try to explain a little bit more what's going through my mind and how I plan to attack, like, the situations that I'm in. So, as I am playing Shelly, Shelly is an excellent bush camper, as you guys may know. So, I feel like I'm just going to play really passive and just try and show you how it's done. So, actually, as I said, there's this fight going on over here, but I am going to ignore it. As I said, I am playing a little bit more passive. I do have my Band-Aid charged up, but we don't have any super. So I guess I'll just cut back to you guys shortly. Okay, so this game, we haven't really done anything at all. I've just been sitting in these bushes just like when I left off with you guys. So now that the storm is starting to push me out, I'm going to just check these bushes because I'm not actually too sure if there's anyone in there. Doesn't look like it. I did notice that Mortis springing over there, and there is actually still this Band-Aid Shelly, Bandita Shelly is still here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try and chip this Mortis for super. He's not going to let us, so that's okay. And it looks like we've got this top of the map to ourselves. When the Shelly goes in, she's actually going to go down there and fight that spike for us. So I'm really just not doing anything. I'm just chilling up to the top of the map here, letting these guys do the work. Like, it looks like they're probably teaming up on me. That's okay. I'm going to just target the Colt, really, now that Band-Aid went off. And we did take third place. I mean, that's actually pretty good for not doing anything at all the entire game. These guys, it does look like they were teaming, which is a little bit unfortunate. But without further ado, let's hop into the next one. Alrighty, so we are spawning at the top right of the map this time. We did actually get a very lucky game last game, so I'm kind of hoping for a little bit more action this time, just because it's not really that entertaining, and also not that educating as such when you just watch someone sit in the bush all day. Although sometimes that is just how it works, and I mean, it's a completely okay strategy, especially playing a brawler like Shelly. So it looks like there is actually a Shelly in these bushes here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up and see if I can peek shot her. Looks like there is another Shelly as well. They're fighting it out right now, which is actually really good for us, so I'm going to try and be the last person to the fight. You always want to be the last person, try and third party. Although it does look like that opportunity has disappeared. They have split up and now they're not really fighting each other anymore. Although there is a Rico right here, so what I'm going to do is he's trying to get some bounce shots off. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to get a little bit closer to him because I do have my Band-Aid. I can use that to my advantage. It did go off, and we're just going to loop around there and take him out. Now, I will admit, if you guys don't have Band-Aid, you wouldn't probably have been able to do that, so I would have recommended to back off and move away, get a bit of better positioning, just like we talked about last game, and you would have set yourself up for a much better game. So now that we've taken him out, just like I taught you guys in the last game with positioning, the last video, sorry, there's not really too much going on right now, but once again, in the same spot as last game, just chilling up here in the top of these bushes with our Band-Aid fully up, except we do have some super now. So, I think I'm gonna just keep my positioning once again. There's not really too much to do, so I'll cut back to you guys shortly. Alrighty, so the storm is about to push me out, so I'm going to make my way over to the right just to see if I can find anyone. There's no one in those bushes, and I don't think there's anyone over there either, because I have been keeping an eye out. There is a Shelly and a Spike over there. The Spike looks like he's trying to team, so I'm going to try and get some damage off of him, just to see if I can encourage that Mortis to go take him out. Looks like I could. That Mortis did go and take him out. He's actually getting attacked by another Shelly. There's a Shelly right here, so I'm going to super her to back her off. Not so much to do damage, but just to, like, back her off and get that other Shelly to fight her. So that was a really good idea. I used that super mainly just to, like, I'm kind of repeating myself, but it wasn't so much for that damage. It was just to back her off and get that other Shelly to fight her. It did work out very well. We're right now securing that second place, and this Shelly looks like what she's doing is she's trying to get her Band-Aid up, which is totally okay. I mean, I'm just going to keep chipping her, see if I can do some damage. My Band-Aid just went off, which is okay. I'm gonna just keep trying to dodge my shots these shots as much as I can. Her Band-Aid went off. We're really not able to do much right here, so it looks like we are going to be going down. But nonetheless, that's another second place victory. Really quick and easy playing Shelly. And even if you don't have Band-Aid, like, all you have to do is really bush camp, as easy as it is. And I mean, yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the next game. Alrighty, so we are spawning at the top left corner of the map. Now, these games have been very boring and not so entertaining, so I'm going to see if I can try and spice it up a bit and go a little bit more aggressive. So it looks like there is a Piper getting killed by that Mortis right off the bat, and after we get these 2 power cubes, I'm going to see if I can try and pursue the kill. So I'm just going to open these boxes, get some shots off. Looks like it's got only 36 health left, and now I'm going to spring on the left spring trap because I saw that Mortis. And I think he might have dashed here, so he's on the left-hand side, which is why I used the left one. So I'm gonna get some more damage off. He's just letting me charge my super at this point. It's not even that hard. I'm gonna activate the spring trap so I can walk straight through it, and I'm gonna just keep chipping him and keep chipping him to see if I can get my super off. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so he had coiled snake. He was just trying to get away. I'm just gonna keep chasing him because a Mortis is a very easy kill for us. Looks like he's gonna run straight into another Shelly and he's gonna get taken out. We're gonna chip for our super, finally get it. We're actually going to get close and use our super. We've used her Band-Aid. She's gonna super us back there. That's okay. We're gonna get our super before her and we're gonna finish her off. Now, my Band-Aid did go off there, but I really didn't need it. Like, I basically healed like just that little extra. I probably would have been left with a lot less health in that fight, but nonetheless, we just took that easy kill. So I'm just going to chill for a bit and wait for my Band-Aid to regenerate. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop around to the bottom right corner of the map and see what's going on down there. So there is that Shelly over there. We know she's in the middle. I'm going to check these bushes here to see if there's anyone in there roughly. There may be, there may not be. We can't really get a good angle, but doesn't look like there is anyone down there. I'm going to check these bushes to see if there's anyone in there. There isn't anyone in there either. And how about these bushes here, perhaps? It doesn't look like it. So there is a Brock here getting destroyed by a Shelly. We're going to actually get some shots off on that. Try and build up our super again because we did use it quite recently. Now there is a Poker and another Shelly up here. They're probably all Band-Aid shares. I'm just going to try and push this Shelly out since I've got more power cubes and my Band-Aid, which allows me to go a little bit more aggressive. Now, you probably could have done that even without Band-Aid just because I have extra power cubes and it's a little bit more threatening. But we're going to just take out this Poco because it's going to be an easy kill. This Shell's going to go straight for us and use her super, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can try and get these Shellys to try and fight. So I'm going to stay. I'm actually going to loop all the way around. Looks like that Shelly looped all the way around as well. And I'm just going to try and circle around and see if I can get the one with her super to fight the one with 7 power cubes. So I'm going to try and weaken her a bit. And just keep tapping her, and looks like that Shelly is going to go for that one. She did use her Band-Aid. Both of them have used their Band-Aids. And I'm just staying away from the fight, and I'm just going to super the Shelly into the storm, do some more damage, and take her out. So I'm just going to quickly try and explain that ending a little bit better, just to explain how I actually took the first place. So I realized there's 4 Shellys, and I'm like, okay, well, this could go many different ways, but in order to try and minimize my chances of being chosen as, I guess, the one to get killed, I sort of stayed away from the fight. I went for the Poco, obviously, to take him out. Then once he was gone, I didn't go for his power cubes, but I backed off close to the storm, not in the storm, but close to it, so that the other Shellys would try and get those power cubes and go a little bit greedy, a little bit aggressive on each other. And then when I noticed that the Shelly at the top of the map looped around the left-hand side to try and get an easy third party, I sort of followed and we circled around together, which gave me the better position. Those Shellys started fighting it out, then that Shelly went for that other Shelly, she took her out, and then I pushed the last Shelly into the storm and took her out easily, and then we just got that easy first place victory. So, without further ado, let's hop into the 4th and final game. Alrighty, so we are spawning in the top left corner of the map, and just like the last game, it went pretty successful, so I'm just gonna go again, trying to go a little bit more aggressive rather than just bush camping. But, of course, if you guys aren't confident with that, you guys can bush camp as well. It is a viable strategy, and it does work. So, I'm gonna grab this box, I'm gonna loop around to the right-hand side of the map, because okay, so there's a Crow here. Now, this is not a very good fight for us, just because Crow has much more range, and his poison is very annoying. So I'm actually gonna use the spring trap to get a little bit closer to him, and he's gonna back away, so that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight for the middle, try and tag this Shelly that looks like she's been in a bit of a fight and have used her shots, which allows us to get shots on her, but she can't get shots on us. Now we have used her Band-Aid. This is really good for us because it's gonna let us get a little bit closer to her, and that Leon is gonna easily take her out, and we can just snag that power cube. So I'm gonna try and chip this Leon for my super. He's doing a lot of damage because he's got 3 power cubes, and and he's also got an invis, so we got to be really careful about that. So I'm gonna see if he's still in there. I did get my super. Now that that's what I wanted. Now I'm just gonna back away and see if I can pick on another fight. Now I did notice a crow over here. He is doing some damage. There's a Piper right here, but we're just gonna be able to easily take her out. Like, I don't know why she didn't back off earlier. It wasn't very smart how she just held back there, but nonetheless, we got that easy kill. Shelly is much stronger than Piper, so I'll take it. Anyway, there is a crow down here, so I'm going to see if I can get some shots off, or just push up on him, really. Try and push him away from this area, just because I'm a Shelly, I can do that, and I would like the better positioning over the crow. And now that we have our band-aid, this will let us actually be a little bit more intimidating, as we can go a little bit more aggressive and do damage. But if you don't have band-aid, you just don't need to make that decision. So this Leon did actually go for the crow, now I'm just going to go for the Leon. Now the Leon just backed off into the storm. That wasn't a very smart idea, so we just easily took him out. Now this Colt isn't in a very good position. Like, he's in the corner, and we can keep him there since we're in the middle. Now, there is a Mortis there too, so I'm actually going to go for the Mortis, because the Mortis is the easier matchup as a Shelly. But rather, I'm just going to stay in the middle. This Colt is flashing a super, but it's not really scary. Like, Colt isn't going to do much damage. He used his super far too late and didn't get any shots off. This Mortis is coming straight to us. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let Shelly take him out, because if we can get her near the storm... Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip, since she doesn't have as much ammo, since she went for that Mortis. I'm going to use the super to knock her back and break the walls, and then use her band-aid. So, now that she doesn't have a band-aid, we're just going to keep doing some more damage. The smart play for her right now would be to push us, since she has her super. She's going to do this. She's going to make us use our band-aid. I'm going to super her back, and I'm going to use my attack and hopefully take her out. Now, she is stuck behind these walls. I'm going to hit her once, I'm going to hit her twice, and we're going to take another first place victory. And there we go. Shelly is an excellent choice for this map, Flying Fantasies. So if you do have Band-Aid, go ahead, use it. It's excellent right now. It's definitely one of the best ways to push. Now, if you don't have Band-Aid, it may be a little bit more difficult, but I still recommend Shelly in this map. But as I said in the beginning of the video, Flying Fantasies isn't too great. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and comment down below if you have success with this, or any other brawlers or any maps you want me to commentate and give some tips about. And I do actually stream on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11 AM Australian time. So if you have any questions or you just want to chill and have some fun, feel free to pop in. So I'll see you next time. Peace.